You're finally in bed, feeling perfectly relaxed and drifting off to sleep, when suddenly, out of nowhere, your brain hits the play button. It decides to replay that incredibly embarrassing thing you did. You know the one, even though it happened 5 years ago. It's a memory you've tried so hard to throw away and forget, but it keeps bouncing right back into your mind, fresh as ever. Why do our brains do this to us? Why do we involuntarily rewind to our most awkward moments? To understand this, we have to look at how the brain actually works and realize that your brain isn't trying to torture you at all.
Your brain stores millions of memories every single day. Some of these memories are great, like your happiest achievements. But emotional memories, especially negative ones, get a VIP pass. They are stored deep in the amygdala, the brain's emotional center. Your brain flags these moments as extreme hazards. It tags embarrassment the exact same way it tags physical danger. So when you remember sending a text to the wrong person, your body reacts as if the threat is happening right now. Your heart races and you feel that familiar pit in your stomach. But why is social embarrassment treated like a life or death situation? To answer that, we have to travel back thousands of years. Early humans relied entirely on their tribe to survive. Being accepted by the group meant you had food and protection. But being rejected? That usually meant you were going to die alone. Because of this, humans evolved a highly sensitive social radar. We are biologically wired to monitor how others perceive us. So when you make a social misstep or do something awkward, your primitive brain sounds a massive alarm. It burns that memory into your mind to make sure you never do it again. In a weird way, the cringing is just your brain trying to protect you. This leads us to a concept called the negativity bias. Psychologists have proven that humans focus much more on the negative. You could have 10 amazing conversations in a single day, but you will only think about the one time you stumbled over your words. Negative events leave a much stronger imprint on our neural pathways. They color the way we view our entire past. It's a heavy burden carrying around all these awkward memories. It makes us feel like we are constantly messing up. But here is something very important you need to realize. You are the only person who remembers these things. This is caused by something called the spotlight effect. We naturally believe that everyone is paying close attention to us. We think our mistakes are on public display for the whole world to see. But the truth is, everyone else is too busy worrying about themselves. Think about it. Do you vividly remember the embarrassing things your friends did years ago? Probably not. You might not remember a single one. People simply do not have the mental energy to hyperfixate on your awkward moments. Once you realize the spotlight isn't real, it takes a lot of the pressure off. You can start to erase the shame associated with those memories, because honestly, you are doing just fine. So why does this only seem to happen when we are resting? Like when you were in the shower, driving, or trying to sleep? That is the work of the default mode network in your brain. When you aren't focused on a specific task, your brain goes into autopilot. It starts wandering, organizing memories, and scanning for unsolved problems. And because of that negativity bias, it scans for past mistakes. It digs up old social errors, trying to figure out what went wrong. It treats your awkward moments like a puzzle that needs to be solved. But the past cannot be changed, so the puzzle just creates an endless loop. The trick is learning how to break that default loop. The most powerful way to stop the replay is to reframe what cringing actually means. Cringing at your past is not a sign of weakness, it's proof of growth. If you look back at yourself from 5 years ago and don't cringe, that means you haven't grown or matured at all. Circumstances and perspective change. Embarrassment is the emotional measuring stick for your personal evolution. It means you have a higher standard of behavior now than you did back then. You should actually be happy that your past self embarrasses you. It means you are moving forward in life, becoming more socially aware. You survived that awkward moment, and it made you a better person today. Once you accept this, the memory loses its painful grip on you. So what exactly should you do the next time a memory strikes? First, don't try to fight the thought. Fighting it just makes it stronger. Instead, practice simple mindfulness. Just observe the memory happening. Acknowledge it by saying to yourself, I am having a memory of feeling embarrassed. This small shift in language anchors you in the present moment. Look around the room, touch your bed, feel your current surroundings. Remind your brain that you are safe, and the year is no longer several years ago. Second, practice self-compassion. Give yourself a break. Treat yourself the way you would treat a friend who made the same mistake. You would probably tell them it's no big deal and to let it go. Third, try rewriting the narrative of the memory. Instead of treating it like a tragedy, turn it into a comedy. Some of our most embarrassing moments make the absolute best stories. When you can laugh at yourself, you take all the power away from the embarrassment. Humor completely deflates the shame your brain is trying to hold on to. Remind yourself that you survived 100% of your bad days. Everyone makes mistakes. It is a fundamental requirement of being human. There are 8 billion people on this planet, and every single one of them has cringed. It is a universal experience that connects us all. So there was absolutely no reason to hold on to it anymore.
So the next time you are lying in bed and that horrible memory strikes and you feel your chest tighten and your face get hot, take a slow, deep breath and smile. Say thank you to your brain for trying to protect you. Acknowledge how much you have grown since that day. Let yourself feel the comfort of the soft bed beneath you. Remind yourself that the past is entirely in the past. Forgive your past self and give yourself permission to rest, because tomorrow is a brand new day to make brand new mistakes, and that is perfectly okay. Good night.